often the reason investors are passive is because they can't see the reasons to act. Take annual reports and pay reports. Shareholders should be able to use them as a kind of report card so that they can see how well their money is being spent. But you've read them. Many, not all, but many, are impenetrable texts, obscuring rather than illuminating. Hundreds and hundreds of pages of facts, figures, charts and graphs, plenty of information, but nowhere a simple, clear, single figure showing how much top bosses receive, or a simple summary of where the money goes. How much is spent on directors, how much on dividends, or reinvested into the business. That information is absolutely essential for any investor trying to calculate value for money. Some companies do much better on transparency, but not enough. And where companies bury it, that is deeply cynical. So the coalition will force companies to open up their books, so that investors don't need an accountancy degree to decipher them. We're looking at a range of ways of increasing transparency, but here are two very simple changes. One, shareholders will only need to look at one number, not a dozen, to see how generously top executives are paid. And firms will need a clear policy in place for departing CEOs, so that if they deviate from that policy and if a hefty payment is made for failure, that decision is up in lights. Two, the way money is spent will need to be crystal clear. So if a company is spending too much on boardroom pay compared to the amount being invested back into the business, they will have to explain why. Show investors where their money is going. That's how to unlock shareholder power.